Gotta do this shit quick. Don't have a lot of storage. Hey guys, Happyhotsause here, coming at you, hot and heavy. Now, in case you couldn't tell, this isn't really where I record. At least not anymore. This is my bedroom at my house, which is not in Louisville. Whoa! I will be turning 21 next week. He's legally allowed to drink. But I don't know if it's just me turning 21 or next week, or if it's just me being home. But I have been feeling very nostalgic. So I decided, decided together. Fucking deal with it. I decided to just go through a bunch of nostalgic stuff from my generation, Gen Z, early Gen Z, like 90s to early 2000s kids, because I've realized that there is now a Gen Alpha, which is, I don't like, and I think it's disgusting. So why don't we just go through some of the stuff? This isn't going to be a top 10, but I'm going to start numbering them. And if you didn't know about any of these things when you were young and you're in Gen Z, then you're a fucking bitch. Alright? No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Starting with number 1, we got zoo books. If you don't remember zoo books being on the TV all the time, you didn't watch probably Nickelodeon like I did. But yeah, for those of you who don't know what zoo books are, basically they are little books, little pamphlets that teach about certain types of animals. This one's about whales. This one's about insects, rattlesnakes, normal snakes, which is different than rattlesnakes for some goddamn reason. They just talk about little fun facts about different animals. Oh, little good books, good memories with these, especially the ones that were at my grandmother's house. 7 out of 10. For those of you who were real little, who enjoyed anything that the channels threw at you, we have this. I know it looks like a stuffed animal, but it's my pet. But if you open it up, it's a pillow, because it's a pillow pet. That's like the thing that it is. That's freaking wild, right? And you know what, for flavor, I don't have it with me, but I just remembered it. We'll throw in Zoo Pals. You know, those little plates that you had when it had like little frogs. It was in the shape of a frog, or like a lion, I think, or a tiger, or some other cool animal that ranks up there with lions, tigers, and frogs. And when you eat the plate, it's an animal face. Wow. We were really easily tricked into believing that those things would bring us happiness. They didn't. 4 out of 10. Let's see what else. You know what? Might as well, right? Allow me to put this on real quick. I don't know if that cut even it worked, but wow, what is this? It's like a blanket, but in the front, and it has arms? Whatever could this be? This is a Snuggie, okay? Now, if you aren't part of the Snuggie master race, I think there is something objectively wrong with you, because it's a blanket with arms. Like, do you know how hard it is to, like, reach your arm over the blanket, like, when you're all cuddled in? Who has time for that? No one, that's who. So they made the Snuggie. 10 out of 10. It's a little small now, and as you can tell, this is a SpongeBob one. Yeah, 10 out of 10. These are still kind of a big thing now, but, you know, they were really cool when I was little. Nerf. Now, I wasn't one of those pussies. Don't pay attention to that one, right? Look at me, okay? You're looking at me? Okay. I wasn't one of those bitches who just liked the normal Nerf ones. No. I liked Nerf Mega Darts, because these suckers actually hurt. Well, not when you do it like that. So, in order of like best Nerf things, because I'm only doing guns, Nerf battle axes, and Nerf balls. What are you? Wrong. That list here is just normal Nerf. Okay, those things, they don't even hurt. Okay, they're soft foam, and they're just awful. Okay, Mega Darts do hurt. Now they're also made of foam, but also they hurt like hell. And you can tell when someone gets hit, instead of some of those assholes who just got hit and then they didn't react, like in the Nerf wars, because they decided that they wanted to make it last longer, and they just didn't want to get out, and so they're like, "Oh, you didn't hit me," even though I clearly saw it pop off of your fucking face, you piece of shit, and then I keep shooting them, and they're like, "You hit me, fuck you." Mega Darts are where it's at. I used to have one of those disc ones. Those suckers hurt, okay? Especially if you get hit in the balls. Oh. If you don't have balls, you get balls. Nerf Mega Darts. 7 out of 10. I think my mother got this one day as like a gag gift. I hope a gag gift. Because if this was a real thing that she got, then I'm going to be really disappointed in my whole bloodline. But the shake weight, anyone? Let's get some real shaking action. Shake weight. 3 out of 10. Now this might be only loyal to my elementary school. I don't know how easily spread these were across the United States as a whole. But we got, let's see if I even still can do it. We got, oh my God, Kendamas, dude. This shit was all the rage in my elementary school. People would just play these, try to catch it. I used to be able to catch it doing that, but it seems that I've been out of practice. And when I mean that these were all the rage, they were all the rage until I got one, because then the trend started to die out, and then I was the only dumbass left with a Kendama because they fell out of style. So, waste of money. Never played with it much afterwards. 6 out of 10. Plague Inc. On God. Not the board game. You don't need to get the board game, right? I've played it like once. And it doesn't hold it's not even held to the standard that the app game was. I still have it. The app game for Plague Inc. was phenomenal, okay? That's one of my crowning achievements. I was able to beat the Parasite on brutal difficulty. Plague Inc. 10 out of 10. Not specifically this one, but the game series as a whole. Lego Star Wars was peak gaming back when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I was real stupid, right? And so we played Lego Star Wars 2. Not the complete saga, Lego Star Wars 2, which does episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Bruh.
And when I was a kid, I couldn't put 2 and 2 together and say, oh. When I was a kid, I thought that Lego Star Wars was the first video game ever made, because it was the first one I ever played. If that doesn't tell you a lot about my ego, then you can figure that out. But yeah. And also, I was a little disappointed as a kid, and I need to rant about it now. When I was a kid, I thought when I would be playing Lego Star Wars with the Wii remote, I thought that I would be able to like move the lightsaber in accordance to how the Wii remote would look. Kind of like how they did in Wii Sports Resorts with swordplay. I thought we would be able to do that with a lightsaber. Okay? And then you didn't do that until Wii Sports Resorts came out, and they couldn't do that with Star Wars people, and so I had to go to the Lego Star Wars Connect. Do you know how hard it was to play that game? It was awful, but really fun. Lego Star Wars, 8 out of 10. Let me give you a little hint at how good the comedy was back in the day. Hey Apple. Hey Apple. Hey Apple. Yeah, these are the annoying orange toys. They don't work anymore, listen. And it cuts out there. So yeah. Good collector's items, I guess. Still, the annoying orange. That's a being that should be sealed away. And even though I have a shirt somewhere lying around that has the annoying orange on it, because I'm a sucker for cringe. Some honorable mentions that I know I had, but I can't find. I am embarrassed to say, but I did own a Fushigi Ball. Fushigi! At one point, okay? Now, if you don't know what Fushigi is, I will put a link in the description. Fuck it. We ain't using the description here. What the fuck you think we are? Good YouTubers? I'll leave a pinned comment down below to go find the Fushigi infomercial. It is S tier as seen on TV product. It is probably one of my favorite infomercials of all time. It's like right up there with Flex Seal and the nut chop or whatever it was. Slap chop. Slap chop. How could you forget slap chop?
You're gonna love my nuts. The more you do.
And then final honorable mention would be those like plastic toy lightsaber things that you would flick out and then it would open, and it would be so cool. I remember them being much bigger, but maybe I've just grown in size other than weight. But I specifically want to bring that one up, the lightsabers, because oh my god, it's just making me mad just think about it. For the longest time when I was a kid, I had a Darth Maul double-bladed flick out like plastic lightsaber toy, and it was like my favorite thing, right? You could press a button and you flick it out, and then you could like twirl it, and both ends would come out, and you could it would be awesome, right? Didn't make a noise. You had to make those up in your mind. The sad truth of all of that was when we moved houses, the lightsabers got thrown out, and I'm still dealing with the repercussions today, right? Just don't throw away your children's toys. You never know when you need them. You never know when you need to look back on life and be like, wow, that was fun. And then go back to your 9-to-5 soul-crushing job. That's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Tater, Chester, come! 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 If you enjoyed it, please leave a like below. And, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. You want to say hi to the camera, Tater? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to say hi?